Welcome to another week of the Community Podcast, bringing you the latest in pop culture, politics, social issues, and everything in between. With your hosts, Trent, Anya, and Ramesh. And this week's special guest, Crystal from KB's Bootcamp. Make sure to check us out on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and anywhere that you find a podcast. Let's get started. Good day and welcome to another week of The Community. We just celebrated Thanksgiving and heading into December, the month of Christmas. So let's dive right into our first topic. So a lot of persons have this very controversial thought process of how long should you date someone before you expect a Christmas present. So Team, how long do you think that you should be dating someone before you should expect to receive a Christmas present?
Trent, you can go first.
I don't think, first of all, no one should be expecting a Christmas present.
Okay.
I don't even know how to say this.
Keeping in mind, you just asked for a PS5 in an early episode.
Yeah.
So let's remember that.
There's so many subtopics that correlate with this particular topic. You can't just have a direct answer. I think it depends on you and your relationship with the person.
Y'all dating? Yeah. So y'all.
It depends on you. It depends on you. It really depends on you. If you want to get your significant other a gift, that's great. But you shouldn't expect them to do the same for you.
So you feel that y'all should have already established boyfriend-girlfriend status, not just be dating.
That would be best, but some people they just enjoy Christmas like that, to the point where they don't mind buying the person that they're dating a gift.
Okay.
I think it's personal preference. It depends on how you feel about that person. Even if y'all just met a week ago, if you think that you want to get them a gift, then you can get them a gift. If you don't, you don't. But I won't lie. If I buy you a gift, I want a gift in return.
Are you going to tell the person that you're buying them the gift though? Like, do you build up this expectation like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till you see what gift I got you? So they have this.
Yeah, I probably would drop a hint. I wouldn't flat out say, oh, I got you a gift. I'd probably be like, what are we getting each other for Christmas? And then, see how it, what the response is. But I think it's personal preference, but some people, they just meet each other a week ago and want a Christmas gift. I think it's Christmas, so everybody expects, at least if I got a little boo, I can get one gift from that person.
Something. So for me, I feel like we need to have established our status. So it can't be that we've been dating or talking for a few months and you just out of the blue expect me to buy you a Christmas present. Now, if I have said, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend, then the minute I say that, I feel like it's obligation for me to say, Christmas coming up, I have to get you a Christmas present. But until I give you that title, I don't think I should be obligated to purchase a gift to you. I can be a great guy and do it, but I don't feel like I should be obligated to.
But I think if you're talking to someone and you feel like you're headed in the direction of a relationship, even though y'all may not have, say, put it in words as yet that you're together, I feel as though you should probably consider, I guess, getting them something for Christmas. I mean, it's Christmas. If it's one holiday out of the year, even not even your birthday, Christmas is like where, people prefer or expect gifts.
Which would you rather, a gift for your birthday or Christmas?
We normalize expecting gifts.
I honestly would prefer a Christmas gift over a birthday gift.
Normalize what, Trent?
I prefer, I wish we would normalize prioritizing the birthday gift over the Christmas gift,
Why?
and have the Christmas should be about family coming together. Okay, keep it at that, and make the gifts, just a dash of sugar and ice into it. It shouldn't be the number one thing. It shouldn't be Christmas is about gifts. I feel like that should
No,
be.
it shouldn't
I
be the
feel
number
it's
one
too much
thing, but I
though.
think that's the year where everybody gets a gift. You don't have to be a birthday, everybody gets a gift. So
Yeah,
that's when I don't want to feel left out that everybody else got a gift and I don't have a gift.
no, Anya, you're going off course. We're talking about relationship. If I'm in a relationship with you, I prefer for you to get me a gift on my birthday.
Oh, so you're not getting a gift for both times.
So
Birthday over Christmas.
Oh boy. That could be some arguments
Let's
in that household.
no. Let's just say we start talking in October.
Uh-huh. That's why I asked how long. That's why I asked how long.
I don't think it should be a time frame on it. I feel like you as a person, if you feel as though you want to get this person that you're interested in, you're talking to, whether you're in a relationship or not, if you want to get them a Christmas gift, I feel like you should. If you want to, I don't feel like people should pressure you. The other person should pressure you into getting one. Because it could be a case where you may be saying, I ain't really sure about this girl, and they thinking, well, she might be in love with you. So if you ain't sure about her, you might not want to get her a gift.
Facts. Well, that ties into, so Trent, you were speaking about birthday versus Christmas. So that kind of ties into my next question. What Christmas tradition do you think we can do without this year? So yours, for you, it's not necessarily giving gifts. It's more about spending time with family. What's some others that you feel can be thrown away?
Fruitcake.
Oh boy.
I think that's the grossest
Our older
dessert
generation will
ever.
kill us for that.
I hate fruitcake. I think it's horrible.
So here's the thing. I have like a love-hate relationship with it. Like, I don't like it. I don't. However, I feel like if we don't have it, that's a part of Christmas gone for me. It's that
So why can't they
tradition.
create like fake fruitcakes just to put on the table for decoration purpose so you could feel like it's still
People
Christmas
do.
with the fruitcake? But
People
you don't really
do.
have to eat it. Because don't people eat fruitcake during Christmas time, but don't they wait like later on after Christmas to eat the fruitcake?
No, I just feel like
I feel like there's people that
nobody else
save the
eats it, so
fruitcake.
it's left for such a long period of time after Christmas.
As far as I'm concerned, Christmas is canceled.
Oh boy.
Christmas is canceled.
Christmas is the best time of the year.
I
Christmas isn't
disagree.
canceled.
Do
Why
not
do you
let
think Christmas
2020 take
is
Christmas
canceled?
away from us. It does not deserve Christmas.
I disagree. Christmas is not the best time of the year. A lot of traffic, a lot of game idea, a lot of
So,
calories.
Sharon, what is your
I ain't
favorite time
complaining
of
about
the year?
the calorie spot. I ain't complaining about the calorie spot, but Christmas is not the best time of the year. I disagree with that statement.
This question. What is your favorite time of the year?
Um, okay, spring equals asthma.
Oh boy.
Summer's too hot, and that's some asthma too. Fall, I like September, October, November, the beginning of
Nothing happens in September or October, back to school.
exactly. The weather's great. It's
No,
not too
it's not. The weather, it's hot
um
for
yeah,
us at least here.
I actually do like October the most.
Okay.
Do
For
you like
me,
Halloween?
And my birthday is in the beginning of the year, so
that still falls in winter/Christmas season though. And we just finished speaking about celebrating birthdays, right?
I that's great. I'm just trying to be the Grinch on the show. That's all.
For me, one tradition that I feel has to stop is sitting on Santa's lap.
Oh,
Nah, I agree and I disagree with that. For children, yes. For adults, no. I think it's the cutest picture when you have like little babies, you know, little toddlers on Santa's lap, but
I
not
I
grown
feel
adults,
like we
but
need to
children.
stop selling the dream of Santa to kids.
That's
Especially
right.
in this day and age when I work too hard to get the money to buy you a present. I am not putting Santa buy you nothing. He doesn't exist. I'm sorry if a child is watching this podcast. Santa does not exist.
But in
I'm
this
sorry
day
if
and
you are an
age,
older
the
adult
parents
watching
don't
this
have to tell
podcast.
the
Santa doesn't
children.
exist.
These children can find it online on the internet themselves. So
Because
Santa
the
doesn't
2-year-olds
exist.
have iPads. I can tell you that now. So they don't know Santa
Yeah,
don't
they don't
exist.
really understand what they're doing on the iPad. They
I,
just know what to click, YouTube,
I agree.
and
You're
whatever
Santa
on
Claus.
their last watch is what they watch again until they click something colorful.
But you know what I never understood? And I don't mean to shift the conversation, but I never understood how most of us, this is a Christian nation, and most of us comply with um, the Lord and His Word and the Bible and Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
But we still sold and choose to sell the idea of Santa, even though the idea of Santa is a clear abomination. The whole
So
idolization of Santa is clearly wrong. I never liked Santa. Even as a kid, I never really
First of
understood.
all, it helps to make sales for companies.
right. I don't feel like it's people who sell the idea of Santa as much as persons don't like to answer questions, especially for kids. They don't like to answer questions. So if my child is watching all of these Christmas shows on TV, and when we go to the mall, they see Santa Claus, who am I supposed to say? Oh, that's just a big white man in a bed. Why
1000%
is he in a bed, mommy?
I
I
disagree.
don't know.
I disagree because when we go to Disneyland, we know that the guy inside of that suit.
Do you though? Do you, as a child, do you know that there's a human being inside Mickey Mouse? No, you don't. You just know that's
Absolutely,
Mickey.
No,
absolutely.
they
No,
think
sir.
that Mickey Mouse is
No
Mickey
trend.
Mouse.
Even
No,
adults is
I
run up
do
to the
think that they have
characters
the people
because they
dressed up
think
in
that
those
those are the
costumes for birthday
characters.
parties.
No, I don't buy that one.
How can you transition from being a cartoon, an animation, to in a jumpsuit?
Trend
It's
that
clearly
Them minds don't go that
that's
far to
not something that you
understand that
compute
like
as a child.
we can.
I watched you on TV earlier, and oh my gosh, you are here now. That's all I'm thinking.
well, my child can know from the get go Santa isn't real. I'm sorry.
So at what age are
I
you
don't
going to
think we
break that
could
news
take
to your
away
child?
that
At what
joy from children.
age?
As early as they can understand. If that's one, 1.5, 2,
Okay.
2.5,
Like I
3.
said, for me, I am never putting a gift under the tree to say from Santa. I'm never baking any cookies and putting out no milk to waste and spoil for
That's
Santa.
a beautiful Christmas tradition. I
No,
don't
then you make your own. You make your own traditions. You go to
say
the
from mom, from dad.
yes. No, mommy and daddy work hard. We work hard to get you these gifts. So don't you mess them up. Don't you?
Myself,
You could throw Santa gifts in the garbage because Santa don't care. He don't know you.
Mm.
Mommy and daddy
I
bought you
think another
everything.
tradition
We
is
love you.
I think another tradition is trees that are not green. I
Let's go
don't
one
like the
step
color
further.
trees. I don't like pink Christmas trees or purple Christmas tree. The only other one other than green and a real green Christmas tree is white. I think white. I kind of like white, but the other colors are no.
Let's go one step further. I do not like artificial Christmas trees. I love to walk in a place and smell the pine. That's a part of Christmas. That's part of
But
why we
again,
don't feel
in
Christmas now because
stores,
so many people have artificial trees.
you enjoy your real tree with your nice pine scent. That's wonderful. You have a great time. Um, I would love to purchase a reusable Christmas tree and not spend too much money. You are
it's
fun. I
just
love to
so
spend it.
fake, and you got to be pulling the
It's
limbs, and
all
it's just
about
so dry and
the
still. And
season. It's all
yeah,
about
no,
the experience.
100%.
no. Get a green or not
First
even
of all,
white.
let me
Get a
just start
green.
saying that
Don't get no colored one.
I'll not be
And
purchasing any.
please don't put them colorful lights on it. Just
Trying
keep
to
the
already tell
basic
you he
white
ain't
light.
celebrating Christmas,
Grinch
so he ain't
has
buying no tree.
spoken. The Grinch has spoken. I will not be purchasing any Christmas trees. Now, if I do have children and they want a Christmas tree, I will do it. But as long as I'm living alone, I won't be purchasing any Christmas trees.
That is so sad.
All I need is the music. That's all I need. Take them to the Christmas spirit, to be honest. I don't need anything
Well,
else.
anyway,
Right.
as we prepare for Christmas and getting past this Thanksgiving, because that was a lot of food we had for Thanksgiving. But as we transition and get ready for Christmas, join us in welcoming our next guest from KB's Fitness, Crystal Bodie. All right, so Crystal, thank you for joining us on this week's episode of The Community. So, like many businesses during this pandemic, your bootcamp would have been affected. How has it been transitioning through the pandemic?
Well, I would have to say, in terms of the transition phase, was a little difficult because, as you can tell, the government decisions were a lot up and down, if we're calling it what it is. However, in terms of transitioning, I just made it happen. My clients are very open and very flexible. They understand what exactly are we doing. So I started off with one-on-one sessions where I am located. Then I started off with Zoom sessions. Then at some point I started swimming sessions, lessons. So I just found a way to make it happen.
Okay. So for as long as I've known you, you've been an athlete that represented the Bahamas on a number of platforms. What made you decide to move into personal training?
Well, if I be completely honest with you, I had a lot of people always asking me about my physique and what is it that I do, and you run track, can I help you? And if I can help somebody to stay fit, why not do it? You know, it's something good to do on the side. So yeah, I had a lot of people ask me. I don't mind assisting. I don't mind helping. If you need any questions, if you have any questions, sorry, you can ask me. I'm just here, and like, why not help anybody? That's what I'm here for. Help. I feel like we need to help each other more. So I can help you with the fitness part of it. Why not?
Okay.
And what is the most challenging part about making the decision to start your own company?
Getting started. That's with anything. Getting started. We as human beings tend to have so much ideas and we write them out on paper, but we never get started. We never. Like we sat down, we find a way to, what's the word that I want to say? We find a way just to lollygag, find excuses.
Yeah, procrastinate.
I would definitely say getting started.
That's me. That's me.
I would definitely say getting started, man. We just got to get up and do it. That's all. That's all it takes. Just up and get it done.
All right, Crystal, what are some of the biggest challenges you've faced dealing or training different people with various personalities?
I would say, well, I work well with anybody. So I wouldn't say that. It's definitely would be inconsistency.
Yeah.
I think so, oh my God. I have some persons that will want to start one day and they'll go ham for a week and then they'll get caught up in work and then they come right back and they want to start again, and that inconsistency have to definitely be, because one thing what people need to understand in terms of fitness, you have to be consistent. You also have to know fitness is a lifestyle.
Exactly.
So you would then suggest, rather than if they can't make the 5 sessions a week, even if they can make 3 or 2 a week, it would be much better than saying just cut the whole week.
You have to be realistic with yourself. You have to definitely be realistic with yourself. Some persons feel like they can work Monday through Saturday. That's unrealistic. I'm an athlete. I can't even do it. It was very difficult for me to do it. I had to have some form of recovery day, or I had to have a light day, something for me to actually catch myself, to give my muscles time to recuperate. So if you're being realistic, at least 3 times of the week, you should work out. At least 3 times of the week. And it doesn't even have to be an hour. It can be 30 minutes. It could be 45 minutes. If you really pay attention to some persons in the gym, I would use my Fit 360 as an example. Their personal training sessions are usually 30 minutes or 50 minutes. It's never an hour. And they usually kind of sort of promote the 30 minutes, because if the faster and more intense you work out, that burns. So you don't really need to, the only thing you need to do, 30 minutes and get started. you know, but
what is, I have a question. What is more important, calorie burn or fat burn? You can burn a bunch of calories, but
definitely calorie
you may
burn.
not burn a lot of fat.
Definitely, I would say calories.
Focus on
The key to, if you want to get in shape, you have to be disciplined with eating. See, a lot of people, I have a lot of persons that come work out with me. Crystal, why I'm not seeing this results? Crystal, I'm not doing that. You have to hold yourself accountable too. And on your end, you have to make sure that you're eating healthy. Because I can't do that for you. I can't do that part. The only thing I can do for you is when you come to me, give you a workout, make sure you get a good sweat, make sure you burn as much calories as possible, but that's my part. Your part, you have to make sure you are eating. You have to make sure you're eating correct, no sugars, water. If you have to have juice, have a cup of juice, because we all human now. Everybody's one of day. But make sure you, when you have that cheat day, it's just that one day, you know?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's more so of accountability too. You have to definitely be accountability. I have to do my part, but you have to do your part. I had a lot of encounters where I had people come in, Crystal, why I'm not seeing this, why I'm not doing that. It's consistency. It's a life. You can't just pick up and do this for 1 month. This is a lifestyle. If you really want to see results, a lifestyle has to be lifestyle.
Yeah, I just hit on it a little bit, but I'm gonna still ask you. From your experience, what would you say is the biggest misconception of exercising?
I could lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks. Okay. So I say that to some people feel like, I know I just said that, but honestly, people feel like, okay, I come today, where my muscles? Oh, I see it. That's how I feel like it can happen just like that. So just piggybacking off of that, it's a lifestyle, man. Like
they want the miracle weight loss.
You know why that happens so, Crystal?
They gotta go see Dr. Miami because it takes time.
I feel like
go ahead.
The reason that happens is because social media portrays so many different body types that I could see this person was pregnant yesterday and tomorrow they down to a size 0. And me, I've been in the gym working out for 3 months and I feel like I only lose 1.5 pounds. So I agree. It takes you realizing that some persons have a different metabolism than other persons. B, your journey is your journey. You can't worry about someone looking a certain way if you're not going to look a certain way. It's going to take you more time. So for me, on my journey, I had to realize that while I still critique myself in the mirror and be like, oh, what's happening? What's going on? I still realize that, take one day at a time. Stay focused, stay on track, but take one day at a time.
You can critique yourself, but you have to realize once you critique yourself, okay, I feel like I could do this. Man, what happened in there? Once you do that, you also have to be like, all right, listen, Chris, this is a journey. You got this. Keep working. You can see the ending results. So you critique yourself, but you also follow that up with, hey, this is a journey, encouraging yourself at the same time. So you got that. Listen.
And like Crystal say, it's a lifestyle. I also think one of our biggest mistakes is we put it into a goal. It's not a goal. It's a lifestyle. It's a mindset. It's not a goal.
I don't think nothing's wrong if you make small goals, like say, I want to lose 5 pounds in 2 weeks or something like that. To hit your overall goal of saying, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds. Because at least that's something for you to push towards or work towards.
Yeah, it's a goal. It is. But you have to have the mindset first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree with that.
Let me show you something. I have a natural small physique. That doesn't mean that I can't get big, but my physique is naturally small. Yeah. Some persons have a big physique. Some persons have, that big physique. So if you have that big physique and you lose weight, that means you know that you have the ability to get big. Yeah. So that's why I say, once you sit down and you lose that weight, once you're doing that process, you have to implant in your mind this is now my lifestyle because I know that I have the ability to be big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the
that.
reality of it. I know that I have the now. It's easy to put on weight, but hard to lose it. So trust me, to lose that, that's your lifestyle because you don't want to go back there. You don't want to go back there. That's why I said it's a life. Your mind, that every time it changes. That means if you hardcore about this fitness, now listen, like you say, if you have a goal, nothing wrong with having small goals. Nothing is wrong with that at all. But if you're talking about if you 250 pounds and you want to get to 190, 180, or better yet, 150, baby, that's a lifestyle. You know what I mean? We ain't talking about no 30 pounds. We're talking about 100 pounds you got to drop. That's a lifestyle. Because right then and there, what's going to happen is when I open up that fridge, I don't see no ice cream. I want no chip and dip. Nothing. Everything lean. All your fridge should be green. Mm-hmm. You know? So it has to be a lifestyle, man.
Okay, so Crystal, for our listeners and viewers, and even for myself, because I try to figure it out all the time, when would you say is a right time to work out? Because I've tried morning, afternoon, evening, early morning. When would you say, like, what would be like the best time to work out? Or is there a good time to work out?
I would say in the mornings, but based on your schedules, because some persons are morning persons and some persons are afternoon persons. But you have to be, that's once again, with me going back to say, you have to be disciplined enough because you know this is something that you want to do. I watch my sister. She is working from home. My sister will work from 7 to 5 to 6 to 7 p.m. But I tell you, once she closed that laptop, she go down mat. And even if you get 30 minutes workout in, she going to work out. You have to be disciplined. So you have to know like that's something that you want to do. You know what I mean? So I think.
Why would you say why would you say mornings? Because for example, before work, I used to work out at 5 a.m., 5:30. But by 12 in the afternoon, my body crashed because I'm exhausted. So I'm struggling to get through the rest of the work day. But I won't lie, working out at 5:30, it gives me a boost of energy in the morning. I have a lot of energy. I'm moving, I'm energetic, I'm in a good mood. But by 12, I'm done.
Okay, so for me, once I'm up, I ready to go. So I have that burst of energy. I could be bopping through. You forget when I used to come into work, people asking me what's wrong with me. I done bop into, I done hype, I done get my workout in. I good. So I think it just, like I said, I think it just depends on the individual. For me, I can work out in the morning. I'm fine. I have that energy. And I know after I'm done from work, I have my time because I already knocked out my workout. I don't have to worry about that. I could shower and I could kick my foot up and I could relax. And routine again. But then, like you said, for you, like maybe it does not work for you. So maybe you should try, and you can't do it. Maybe you should try it after work, or try not working out the week. If you feel like that's a little bit too much for you, try working out on the weekends. You could just take Saturday and Sunday to working out. You know what I mean?
That's only 2 days.
Nothing is wrong with that. All you got to do is start. And then let me show you what happened. Once you realize you're working out those 2 days and you start to enjoy it, you yourself is going to incorporate more days and you wouldn't even know. So you would start Saturday, Sunday, and then you might do that for 2 or 3 weeks. And then you're like, man, I really feeling this. Let me see if I could try to get a workout on Monday. And before you know it, you're working out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're breaking Thursday, Friday, working out Saturday, Sunday. You have your rhythm.
And you know when that happens? When you start seeing those results. When you see the results and you like, listen, I ain't slowing down right now. That's when you start to add those extra days and be like, let me squeeze in an extra 15 minutes right now. Just do a quick walk or something. Yeah, I definitely could agree with that.
You have to be realistic and do what's best for you.
That's why I said you have, in terms of when is a good time to work out, you have to figure it out on your end. Like for me, morning works out for me. You could try morning. If it doesn't, try after work. If it doesn't, then try on the weekend. Just try. Even if you do one day, just try it on the weekend. And if you dedicate that one day for a month, okay, then you will increase it on your own. It might not be enough, but at least you're doing something. The objective of working out is to just get started and get started at your own pace. Don't try to, I could be more fit than Trent. Trent could be more fit than Ramesh. I can't work at Trent pace and Trent can't work at Ramesh pace because we're all at different levels of fitness. Not saying that we all can eventually get on the same level. But right now, we are all on different levels. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's one thing that people always need to know, to work at your own pace. That's very important.
So just to wrap this all up, Crystal, do you have any promotions or specials coming up, or you could just let us know ways that we can connect with you in terms of getting personal training or group training sessions?
Okay, well, I don't have any promotions or specials simply because my bootcamp prices, I feel, is fairly reasonable for a month. It's $50 for Bahama Associates and $70 for anybody else. So I feel like that's pretty reasonable for a month. And you can reach me at KB's Bootcamp on Instagram.
Okay.
KB's Bootcamp on Instagram. So I feel like, and all you have to do is tell me if you can't, even if you tell me, hey, right now it's a little jam, that's fine. Let's let's go. You know what I mean? I work with you.
Okay, I'm started.
It's just about, like I keep saying, it's all about getting started. And if I can look at somebody and I can see results and I can say, I did that, I assisted with that, come on, man, let's do this. It's a journey, man. It's a journey.
All right, so you heard it here first, people. Make sure to join that journey with KB's Bootcamp. You can follow her at KB's Bootcamp on Instagram. But before we let her go, we decided to have Miss KB herself come up with our unpopular opinion of the week. So, Crystal, we don't know what it is. Please let us know what this unpopular opinion is. Now, what it will be is you will have 1 minute to let us know your unpopular opinion and tell us why your opinion is unpopular. So it'll be uninterrupted. After that minute, we will have our discussion. So Crystal, the floor is yours.
All right, guys. So, don't want to know my unpopular opinion. I'm so ashamed to say this because I just talk about fitness and healthy eating and everything. But y'all, my unpopular opinion is, I think sweet potatoes are nasty because they're orange. Okay, I am so sorry. I have never ate a sweet potato. And I feel like because it's orange, like to me, potatoes are supposed to be that white color and you boil them and you eat them white. And I'm looking like, I'm sitting down, oh, can I have an order of sweet potato fries? I'm like, no. Why are you eating these orange fries? Why are you eating these orange fries, y'all? I'm so sorry. I can't. Sweet potato fries are gross. Anything sweet potatoes is nasty. I'm sorry. And if you ask me why I don't eat it, because of the color.
Wow.
All right, so I have to jump in there. So while I do agree that regular fries are the superior fries, let's just get that out there. I do agree with that. However, sweet potato fries give you that mix of savory and sweet that you need in a meal, you know? Like sometimes you're eating a nice, juicy, savory burger and then you just want that bit of sweet, you know? So, and sweet potatoes go very well with a lot of other dishes. Sweet potato pie. Like, have y'all ever had a good sweet potato pie? The thing that you need to try is a sweet potato cheesecake. Listen to me.
Too much for me. Too much.
Never.
Life.
Too much. I've had sweet potato before. I don't really like it, so I totally agree with Crystal on this one. Just give me the regular potato or the regular fries. It just, for real, the color is just like, it's not a bad color, but it's just, I just can't see the taste, the flavor with it.
Carrots are orange.
I have a question for Annie and Crystal.
Supposed to be orange. I feel like potatoes supposed to be? And what's your question? Let's go.
Okay, so I'm not going to start on the fries because that's my favorite thing to put in my mouth. So do you guys enjoy the candy yams on Christmas?
I don't eat candy yams because it's oily. I don't eat candy. It's a no for me.
So
no.
definitely, if you were included in our topic earlier where we said one thing to ban for Christmas, that would be your thing to ban for Christmas. Candied yam.
Have to ban. God.
It's too late. It's super soft and super sweet and
I don't know.
You need the texture, you need the flavor. It shouldn't always be about salty, you know, you need that is a healthy sweet. That's your healthy treat. So when you want your cheat day, get some sweet potatoes.
I love it.
So Trent, you would choose
No. The thing wasn't would you choose.
Regular potato.
It wasn't a choice.
Yeah,
it was
I get that, but I still want Trent to answer me.
Of course he's gonna pick regular potatoes. He's a potato guy.
I love potatoes, but I can't eat sweet potato all the time. Like regular potatoes,
well, most people will pick sweet potato all the time over regular potato.
Regular potato, I'm able to maneuver my seasoning. So there are going to be times where I want it prepared a certain way, and with a sweet potato, you can't do that because it's already sweet.
Yeah. I'm not eating that.
But I do love sweet potato. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love sweet potato. Especially sweet potato fries. Jesus. I can eat that all day.
With some nice grated Parmesan on top of that?
Don't give me popcorn inside the movies. Give me a bucket of sweet potato fries.
Trent, I thought we had a connection, Trent. I thought we were
connected down. 1G. Very connected. Please wait.
Trent, I can't like that.
For those listening to the podcast, let us know down in the comment section below. Do you enjoy a nice, good sweet potato fries, sweet potato pie? Do you enjoy sweet potatoes? Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of The Community. Thank you for Crystal joining us from KB's Bootcamp. Once again, make sure to check her out at KB's Bootcamp on Instagram. And you can follow us on all of our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and anywhere that you can find a podcast. Thank you for watching this week's episode of The Community, and have a great week, everybody.